Welcome to this evening's broadcast for the One Party of Freedom. It is Monday, November 29th. As usual, I'd like to talk about raising your consciousness, and perhaps a good way to do this is by being aware of uh, the people surrounding you and the people you're hanging out with, and make sure they're good people and that they're on the same level as you and you're both are all on the same path, and for humanity to move forward into the future of consciousness and freedom and the sovereign human soul shining its light into the darkness of the universe. The only way to do that is by coming together as one race and one spirituality, not a religion, because religion is a way of tying you back and holding you back from the truth. In Latin, it is to relegate, to bind, to hold down, to cover up, to force feed you something that's not totally true. They give you small hints of it. Uh, see, things like for me, it's about discernment. So what you do is you spend your life as a curious individual like me, and you keep discerning and working your way through different things and learning your life lessons and trying to become better and find out what works and what you hate and what you don't hate. Like for me, I hated jail so bad I didn't want to go back, and then so I had to figure out why I kept going and this and that and how was I gonna do it and still be happy and da 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 da. Okay, so freedom. Once they take away your freedom, it breaks your will, or your strength breaks down, and you don't want to fight no more. They got you cornered or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how they're training everybody with uh, the schools and the whole system with the prisons and everything. We got more people in jail here than anywhere in the world, and we're supposed to be the land of the free. We got more laws and restrictions and mandates and communist policies than the worst communist country that there could possibly be. But at the same time, they're telling us that we got all these rights and shit on TV. It's a totally huge lie. Propaganda, Nazi, communist, evil. 1984, mind control, jabber wabber, put it in you, artificial intelligence, brainwashed, scam. That they're pulling on society, using black magic, sorcery, and witchcraft, and all this crap. I have to wake you up to this, so you know. So the most best thing is to be aware of it. We have to counteract it. The best way of doing this is praying through your faith in Jesus Christ and God, or whatever you believe in, because I don't represent any particular religion. In fact, Jesus Christ, Buddha, uh, the 10th avatar of Vishnu or Kalki, all these things are of the same spirit from the Most High God and emanations or reincarnations from this entity or being that you call God, or that I will call the One, or the Source, or possibly the Monad would be another name. It's a portal, or something that we would go to when we die to get out of the firmament of the earth, that we have to pass through into our next life, or the heavens, before we come back. Then that's when we come back through a different astrological sign, or perhaps the same one when we reincarnate. Uh, you see the Bible and all these different things, and like the Old Testament was a history and stuff, and different prophecies, but the different prophecies and different things had to do with like constellations and different astrological events. Uh, okay, so like the planets are like the wandering stars. That's what they're called in the Book of Enoch, and it says that the sun and the moon are both the same size, and the wandering stars and the other stars on the firmament are laid out for us so that we can read them for signs and seasons. See, none of these things are of an evil nature. All things given to us by the Most High are a tool for us to use. It's what our intentions are that we use on them. When we use negative intentions or bad intentions using these magical incantations, it becomes black magic. But when you use these things in a good, positive way of a natural earth remedy, such as maybe THC, marijuana, something you grow, way to enlighten, enhance your mind, practices of ritualistic, I guess they would be pagan source or an ancient source that are not of ties to black magic, that don't have any negative aspects and don't involve death or sacrifice. Those could possibly be used for good intentions or counteracting black magic, or even just praying would be the best, your best bet, and using your faith, or that would be the best thing that you could possibly do. But depending on if you're a certain religion or if you're not, or if you do believe God or don't, or whatever God you possibly do believe in, until we get on the same page, then you have to use whatever good force that you have to oppose all these negative forces being used against you and your spiritual positive energy source, which is inside of you, based of your chakras all through your body, but mainly your heart and your brain, which belongs to you, which called your mind. Mind, self. It's myself, mind. It's my own mind. You own it. It makes up your soul, and it emanates through your kundalini in your spine, out of your what you would call pineal gland. Say when you would die or in a sleep, going into astral travel. When you do these things, that's how you go in or out. When you're above your body, then all these things happen. Through fluoride and these different chemtrails and different things doing to us, most people aren't even aware of what their kundalini is, or that they could have a good or bad kundalini attached to their kundalini, and it could be look like a fish, it could look like a snake, it could be it could look evil and be good, it could look good and be evil. But anything that looks like a snake attached to your spirit isn't going to look very good. So, but when they do the bad kundalini, when they sodomize you, you're going to have a sick, evil spirit attached to you. And you don't even know it's attached to you, because you're an innocent child having this freaking torture done to you, and it turns your personality, it splits it into all these different things. That's what they do to people in Hollywood. That's why their people are such good actors and stuff. It's another type of black magic, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I could go on forever, but a lot of these things that they said were bad aren't bad, like tarot and I don't know about Ouija boards. I guess they're probably bad. You probably shouldn't use them, unless you really know what you're doing. But yeah, just pray, 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 pray. That's your best bet. Always do that all the time. That's all. That's what I do all the time. I don't really use any. If I have to, I'll use a tarot or something like that, or use it to. I just like to look at the cards and wonder what the hell they mean. Like, what the fuck does this mean? Who's that on the card? What does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Uh, so that's what I'm trying. But yeah, it is pretty cool when you get a tarot reading and then this different stuff pops up and it all like matches together, or you do some gematria and everything matches. So I know all this stuff's real and it's not all evil. They're all tools, but it's the intentions you put on them. So yeah, I said this over and over. So thanks for watching me. I had to make a video from the YouTube channel. Follow the Instagram, one underscore party underscore freedom. Thank you.